Howdy everyone, petedaddy here. Well, I just have to say it, I'm almost speechless. EA has just given us a lot of content today. This summer heat promo has just been straight fire. I mean, I'll just give major props to EA. I made a tweet about it earlier. It's like, just look how easy it is to make everyone about FIFA again. Make us excited to play, make us excited to log in. It's so easy, and all they have to do is just give us this type of content all the time. It's really not that hard. And I understand now it's the end of the game cycle, but they could do this earlier in the year with other cards, 87 rated cards, just help us progress through the power curve, help us while we play. But let's just take a look at some of this new stuff. We've got a brand new Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and any of you who have been with me for a while know that Zlatan is my all-time favorite player. I am a little worried about him playing in FIFA 20. He was an absolute monster in FIFA 19. This year, agility and balance are very important, so I don't know how well he's going to play, but it's hard to tell me that I'm not going to put Zlatan into my team. Hey, Marcus. Hey, SSG Draft. Yeah, the Kubo looks amazing, too. So look at that. We've got Kubo right here. I mean, the only downside you can say about Kubo, I think his composure and reactions were a little low. Hey, Charlie, no problem, brother. Thanks for hanging out. You're always here. I appreciate you being here, brother. But yeah, this Kubo looks insane with his 99 pace. I think it was like 99 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, something like that. We'll try to take a look at that. And both Ibra and Kubo are not. They only have 4 parts. This one's assist with 5-star skill moves players. This one is score with minimum 4-star weak foot, score 15 goals with Serie A players, and score in 8 separate rivals wins with Serie A forwards. None of that should be that hard to obtain for Kubo. Now, I hate the crosses ones, but this is in squad battles, which makes it a whole lot easier. You can do it in rivals or squad battles, and it doesn't have that much of a restriction, just a 4-star weak foot. And then this one again, 3 separate squad battles on minimum professional difficulty with 4-star skill moves, again in squad battles, and squad battles. So you can get this Kubo completely done. Now, the only thing I don't like, I mean, it is for 9, so I don't know if that I would play 9 squad battles. I probably would do a lot of this in rivals, I imagine. Maybe we'll do it in squad battles. I'm not for sure. We'll have to figure that out, but definitely want to bring the Kubo into our team. And let's take a look at some of their stats. Let me just bring them up here. I need to add them out here onto my team. I'm lost on what to do for my weekend league team. I just don't even know where to begin. But let me bring. I wish Zlatan was still at Man U. That would be a nice link for Bruno. I wish there was something like they kept their links from teams they used to play for. Like, that would be pretty cool. Something like that. Max Bruno and Max Mendy, that's amazing. I'm real close to Max Mendy, but I'm still on the 90 rated Bruno, so I still have a long way to go on Bruno. But we'll get through that at some point. I still don't know. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to link half of these new players. I tweeted about that as well. I wish they would just get rid of chemistry. Like, think of how much more fun we would have. Like, I felt there was a time when maybe chemistry was needed, but now there's just so many different cards, and it's frustrating when you're trying to link certain players in, and then you're like having to put players in that you don't really want to play with. It'd be nice if we could just scrap chemistry, maybe just make it position based. Maybe make it if you play 50 games with a player that they then have max chemistry. I don't know, something like that. So your left back is 5-star, 5-star. The right back is 2-star, 2-star. So let's see. I wanted to take a look at the stats. Who could I just pop off of here? Let's put Sandro. For now, we maybe would use Sandro for something. Benzema would likely never crack my starting squad. But let's just look at Zlatan stats and at Kubo's stats. So Zlatan here and Rafa, that was just for the Portuguese. And let's bring Kubo in here as well. Now, Kubo, I think, is very interesting. I've been looking for another, wrong Kubo. I've been looking for another right wing option for La Liga. And, usually it's just kind of messy. There was that Gerard Moreno. But now we have another Kubo that looks pretty epic. And if you look at his stats, 99 acceleration, which for me, acceleration is more important than sprint speed. It just seems whenever you get in that full-on sprint, even players with like 88 pace are going to catch up to someone with 99 pace. So acceleration is more important for me to make those quick, short bursts. And then you look at his shooting, attack positioning, 96, finishing 99, 94 shot power. I mean, just amazing shooting already. Passing is nice. Free kick accuracy of 99. So if you need a free kick specialist, this is your man right here. Hey, Danilo. All right, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, brother. And then, you know, just the only complaints you can have on this card are his reactions and composure, but 99 stamina. But for me, you know, you're probably going to play him more on the wing, and reactions and composure aren't as important for that one. So I'm really thinking about trying to find a place for Kubo. I don't know what I'm going to do. Listen, let's look at Zlatan. Now, Zlatan looks absolutely epic. He has 5-star skill moves. The Kubo is 4-star, 4-star. Zlatan is 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. But you know, the only thing, he's got a couple things. You know, his agility's not bad, but he is a big man, 6'5", so that can. The big players have not played quite as well in FIFA 20 this year. And then his balance is 47 and his stamina is 73. So you're going to really want him just to stay forward, be that main striker. I'm interested to play with him. You know, like I've said, he's my favorite player. So it's hard for me to see, like, not even trying him or, you know, trying to play in some serious FIFA with him. But, you know, I don't know. I am a little bit worried about that balance, but the other dribbling stats are through the roof. I don't know. We'll just have to try them out and see. Strength of 99, aggression of 99. But that balance worries me a little bit. Sometimes you get those strong players that have decent balance, and you can do those drag backs, and you can even have, like, team of the season, Sergio Ramos, hit them, and they just kind of bounce off of them. But I'm worried with Ibra's balance that as soon as he gets hit, he's just going to kind of fall off the ball. So don't know exactly what's going to happen there, but we'll just have to try him out. Let me show you what I'm working on for my weekend league team right now. Oh, we've got a couple packs to open. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's just go ahead and open it. We have a new party bag. So let's just open our stuff, see if we get anything. We're still hoping for headliners Neymar. That would still change our team around. 2 rare gold players pack. It's nice that they're, you know, adding some of this stuff in. I mean, it's so easy to make us happy. Like, I feel like we've just dealt with so much that the FIFA community has kind of risen up against EA, but it's like so easy to turn us around and make us make us happy to play the game again. So just getting Kevin Gamero 81 out of that one. Don't know if this is tradable or not. Some of them have been. Probably okay, so this is actually tradable, so that's nice. We'll just send them into the club. So that probably means this premium gold players pack is also tradable, which would be nice if we can pop anything good. Can we get anything good? Anything special? Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to get anything great out of our premium gold players pack, but maybe out of our party bag. Gosh, only 78 rated out of a premium gold players pack. That's really weak. Really, really weak. We do get a Libertadores card, but pretty much everybody will just throw into the club for right now. I may go back and do something with some of them. But here we go. We can get a winter refresh. Shapeshifters or headliners. We're praying for the praying to the FIFA gods for the Brazilian flag, for the Neymar. Let's give it to us, baby. Come on. Let's give it to us. Just change our whole team right here. Give us Neymar. Give us Neymar. Let's see it. Let's see that Brazil flag. Okay, well, I already know it's not it. We did get the Brazil flag. But who are we getting? We're getting who is Vinicius? I didn't know Vinicius was a striker, actually. I was thinking it was maybe that was the only one I could think of. Besides, I knew Marcelo had a shapeshifters card, but I forgot Vinicius was a striker. So this is not a bad card. Vinicius would be okay as a winger. I guess we'll take a look at his stats. He is 5-star skill moves, I know, but I don't know how well he's going to hold up at this point. So 99 agility, decent. I mean, great pace. I mean, you know, for a winger, you're almost wanting 99 at this point, or pretty, you know, as close to 99 as possible. Oh, Charlie got Mertens. You know, that left wing Mertens is a nice card as well. That Shapeshifters Mertens. I'll play with that one for a while. The only problem with that one, I think its stamina is a little bit poor, but, you know, it's still a really, really strong card. But, you know, this is not a bad card. I'll have to think about it a little bit. I don't know that he's going to crack the team right now, but we'll just have to think about that a little bit. Real Madrid and Brazil is perfect. I was kind of looking at that Marcelo a little bit to kind of give me another Real Madrid link and to also help me link in my Lucas Moura. So we'll just kind of figure it out. Let's go to our squads. I'm still, like I said, I've almost, before all this content was released, I'd kind of relegated myself to just playing back with the team I've been playing with. I had sold the FUT Birthday Douglas Costa. Well, let me just see where we are right here. So this one right here, this is a team I've played with for a while, and actually I would not use Mendy if I do this. So it would be back to Alexandro, because I haven't gotten to the 93 Mendy yet, and I'm not sure how to link in Lucas Moura as well. But then I would just go back to this Douglas Costa, the FUT Birthday version. And I feel like I can do better at this point. So there's FUT Birthday Douglas Costa. I just don't know what else to do. I've been playing around. I'll show you guys what I'm playing around with. Like I said, I'm just not sure what I'm going to go with, what team I'm going to play with. I think this is the one I've been playing with the most. And also, I want to figure out what team am I going to use when I get Bruno. You know, is Bruno going to make the team? I've been playing around. I don't even think this Roberto Firmino is that great of a card, but I think he could do some work for us, and he'd also link really nicely with Lucas Moura. I've been curious to try this Luka Jovic out a little bit. I did not really like the looks of him, but some people that I really respect in the game have really came out and said that it's a really strong card, so it would be anxious to try it. He would fit well in my team as well, so I don't know for sure exactly what I'm going to do there. Let me just go back to it a second, because it's hard to link everybody in, but I guess let's play around a minute with what would we do if we got Zlatan. Could we get Zlatan out here in this team? Because we have that Kessie. I don't know exactly what we could do though, boys. So if we had something like this, we had Zlatan, I've got this Nainggolan right here, but I mean, I want Luka Modric. That's what I'm saying. We need to get rid of chemistry. There's just so many players I want to play with, but when you put one out there, then it changes this, and you can't play with this guy, then this guy's going to be off, this guy will be on. And so it would just be so nice if we could just get rid of chemistry. There's so much in the game right now that I just think it's kind of antiquated and found its way out. But, like I said, I'm not sure how we could do that if we had Lucas Moura, and then if we had, say we got Heung-min Son there, but then we're still not linking Zlatan in. I don't know. We're really going to have to think about it. I think what I'm going to have to do is just go back for now. And that'll give us times. We don't have we don't have the Bruno Fernandez and the full Ferland Mendy unlocked yet, and we still haven't unlocked Kubo, which I think could be nice. Let me play around with that one a minute. Maybe I had one squad I came up with, and I just needed like a right wing option. So let me just play around with that real quick. Trying to figure it out. You drive yourself bonkers trying to come up with like that perfect team, but let me just see. It was something, I think I was doing maybe a 4-4-2. I'm getting away from those. So something like a 4-4-2, and I was going to do Jovic. I was going to do Modric. Now, if we had Kubo. So we slide Kubo in right here. So that would mean Modric, Jovic, Kubo, all of those are linked perfectly. Then if we had, now the only thing here, if we completed Firmino, and then if we did Heung-min Son. So that would be a squad there. That's not a bad team right there. I don't know what you boys think about that. That would be one I could maybe get behind, and I think the way I would play this one in-game is in a 4-2-3-1, and I would have Kubo as a wide cam. I think I would do Heung-min Son as a wide cam. I think I would do Jovic as a striker. Lucas Moura as my central cam. And then Firmino and Modric as my defensive mids. And, both of them could join the attack. They could drop back. They could both do a little bit of work. I'm still devastated as Firmino did not get a little bit better defending. I don't know if I would put some defending on him. I don't know what I would do. I feel like an engine is the best thing for him, but then you're not doing anything to his defense at that point. So I'm not sure what the best thing to do is, but this may be the team I'm trying to go for. And then, but then we're not using that Bruno Fernandez. I'm not using my Mertens, who I loved. Atal is going to be on the bench at this point, but Atal has been an amazing super sub for me. So that may be what we work towards. I think that may be at this point in time what I'm going to work towards. But I guess for right now, let's just go into a weekend league match. I think I'm going to have to buy that Douglas Costa back for now. We'll just go with our old team, the old faithful team. How cheap can I get Douglas Costa back at this point? Oh my gosh, he is way, way higher. I guess, are people linking him with Zlatan? Oh my gosh, I could have bought him for 138,000 coins last night. I don't know that I want to pay that much for him. I think if anything, I would just put, instead of paying 199,000 for him, I think I would put just a placeholder and bring on a sub. Oh, that throws a monkey wrench at things. Let's see what Heung-min Son is going for right now. But yeah, that is crazy. That Douglas Costa has just shot up. You see here, there was one for 140. There was one for 138. There were several of them. I was kind of tracking them last night. And now the cheapest one at 200, 199. So absolutely crazy. Let me just see if Heung-min Son, can I get to him now? 795. Oh, man, that's crazy. Like I said, I don't want to overpay for something. So maybe what I'll do is just put a placeholder out there for now. Don't know if I've got something else. Find something else to put out here just for a placeholder for the time being. I wonder, I was thinking about getting Neymar, but I don't think I could link Neymar unless I take Mertens out. So let me just see what we do here. Because Neymar, I was looking at gold Neymar, he is down to like right around 100,000 coins. I certainly would not mind playing with Neymar again. He's been my favorite player all year. So yeah, there you see like 105,000 coins for Neymar. Just absolutely crazy how cheap this Neymar is now. That could still do all sorts of work for you. So it's amazing how good of a team you could have right now. But if we did do that, if we brought Neymar out here, then we're messing up linking everybody else, I think. I don't think if we did that, still Mertens wouldn't be linked. I got tempted to do that, like maybe play Mertens off Kim, because I feel like Mertens has more stats than base gold Neymar would, and I would probably play Mertens out wide. I'm thinking about doing that. I hate to have to use the stuff to change them, the position modifiers to change them down to a CM. But I'm thinking that may be the way to go. And then I could just get that Neymar, play him in the middle. I think, no, but then Lucas Moura is not linked. Okay. Yeah, Neymar is the beast. Neymar is just an absolute legend. Maybe I could just get Neymar and play him on 8 chemistry for now. Maybe we'll just do that. Let's just see what's the cheapest Neymar we can get. 101,000. Let's just buy that one. We'll play Neymar. We can probably get him on 8 chemistry. Mertens is going to be off chemistry as well, so it stinks a little bit on that. So do we have a Belgian manager? Yeah, maybe this will at least get us through a couple games. All right, so we need a Belgian manager. And go with this dude right here. And let's put a consumable on him for League 1 to help Neymar out and to help Atal out. So let's see what we're gonna get. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. He was just like you said, 200,000 not that long ago. It's crazy how cheap he is right now. So let's put a consumable on here. We want to make him League 1 manager. Have tons and tons and tons of these league consumables. So let's just do that. I think I want a dead eye on Neymar. I'll just leave his pace alone. We'll put a dead eye on him. And we will also make his fitness up to 99. Bring his fitness up a little bit. Let me change the team around a little bit because I want Neymar. I like Neymar a lot more in the middle than I do out wide. So let's make Mertens out wide, Neymar in the middle. So there we go. We'll have, that looks perfect. Let's go with that. Change it on this one as well. And change it. Sometimes I go into the 4-4-2, so we'll change this one a little bit as well. But Mertens out here, so that'll be something. That'll at least get us through. I'm just completely lost as far as what to make my weekend league team into at this point, and I don't want to pay 200,000 coins for that Douglas Costa for birthday when I know he's going to be coming back down tomorrow, or coming back soon. So let's just go into a weekend league match, see what we can do with this team right here. We'll have a couple players off chemistry. We're at 99 chemistry. That's fine. Let's just play it. Was everybody, I didn't mean to do that. Is everybody on 100 or 99 fitness, 100 fitness? So everybody's at the perfect fitness. So let's go. Let's try a game. Yeah, I'm really excited for that Ibra too. Charlie, Ibra's my favorite player. Hey Dom, thanks for joining me, brother. I'm at a loss right now, Dom. This is just like content overload. I don't know what I'm going to make my team. Luckily, we're going up against a team with a very basic. They've got that Kubo. They have the old Daniel James. So we're either going up against a legend playing with crappy players, or hopefully we're going up against a weaker opponent that we can just get an easy first win with, especially playing as the away team. Well, let's just see if we can do some work. I forgot to change Neymar's number. It looked like he was number 11. That's the number he wore at Barca, so he'll be happy with that. I'm weird like that. I feel like my players have to have their real-life kit number or they won't perform well. Let's see. We got someone making a run. Game slightly choppy. There we go. Lucas Moura. Try one of those pass backs. Oh, how did that pass get through? Allen. Oh, Allen tickles the back of the net, opens the scoring early. Opens the scoring early. Great job from Allen, flying in from his CDM position to bury one in the back of the net. All right, let's see what we got. We got Sandro back. Sandro feels a little disrespected because I've been working so hard on Ferland Mendy. Can that get across? Oh, Pacheco with the stop. Yeah, Sandro would probably, like, that's almost what I wish chemistry would be more reflective of. I have no way how they could get that into the game, but like if Sandro knew I've been working 50 games to try to get Ferland Mendy, then he'd probably be on like 3 chemistry, something like that. I appreciate that, Sam Taylor. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Yeah, it's all about having fun. I mean, you got to respect EA when they give us good things, but you also have to let them know when it's not the greatest. But you have to realize it's all a game. It's all supposed to be fun, but you know, that's probably the thing. I've tried not to get as frustrated about it as lately, but it still happens. And Neymar, still the man, still the legend. I may just end up going back to Neymar, figuring out a team to have Neymar in. He is just too good this year. Just completely unstoppable on any version of his. It's crazy how good he is. I wish, we were dying to get that team of the season Neymar, and now I'm dying to get headliners Neymar. And for any of you guys who are new here, we restarted at Christmas. I just wanted a new FIFA challenge, so I did something called the Christmas to Glory. So the only bad thing is on my old account, I had like 2.5 million coins just sitting there, so those would come in really handy if we were still building our team with that. That would be enough to buy that headliners Neymar, but it is what it is. That's been part of the fun, just kind of challenging ourselves, seeing what teams we can build. And that's where I've been slightly frustrated. Like, I think that's one of the most fun things in FIFA is building out your team. And I've played with the same team for like 3 or 4 weeks now, so it's made it feel a little drier. Yeah, Neymar. I mean, on my old account, that was the first card that I grinded to or worked towards was that gold Neymar, and I want to say he was 700,000 to 800,000, something like that. Just very, very pricey. Now he's still down, but now but it's crazy that he can still do what he can do in game. Get it, Mertens. There you go. That a boy. Bad pass by me. This feels like a fairly relaxed game. Like if I ended up losing this one, I would maybe uninstall FIFA. This is one that we've got to win. And then I'll say that and give up 2 goals back to back here. Oh, come on. What was that pass? Yeah, game. I don't know if you guys saw that right there. It's funny, like what you can see, like the way it records is sometimes different from like Neymar there took forever to load up his shot, but sometimes it's weird. Like I will see like a not as I wanted to say glitch, that's not the right word. I guess like a little bit of lag, but then the way it records, it looks smooth. Like it's kind of crazy how it does that. So I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but we've got a little bit of just like of lagginess. It's not terrible, it's not unplayable, but it's definitely stiff gameplay right now. You know, if we were going up against a really strong opponent right now, you know, that's when it gets frustrating is when you're playing not only your opponent but kind of playing the game. And that's the main thing for us, you know, give us some better, I don't know if it's server related, if it's some people say it's because of the Frostbite engine. You know, I've heard lots of different reasonings for it, but you know, if we could just get something consistent, you know, like if it played like this 100% of the time, I would get used to it. Then Neymar to Lucas who buries it, you know, if you kind of had this stiffness every single match, you would kind of get used to it, adjust how you play. But then you have a match where oh no, hey George, thanks so much for joining me, brother. Kind of scared. I don't know if my opponent does it. If I hit OK, is it going to tell me I've lost connection to the EA servers? I have not had a chance. The Kubo you maybe saw, but my opponent had a Kubo out there. But I'm really excited to test out Kubo. But I'm terrified to hit the OK button. And you guys can see I'm live streaming. Okay, I think my opponent may have lost connection because I'm seeing the screen there. So thank the FIFA gods. Thank the FIFA gods. I think our opponent lost connection or quit somehow. You know, we got that 3rd goal, but it seemed like they were playing. I don't know, but I lost 2 matches last weekend to that, but this one, okay. Thank the FIFA gods. We pulled that one out. We got a goal from Lucas Moore, a goal from Neymar. So C says need 4 more wins to get Ibra, and I'm finished. So happy he came out. Yeah, that same here. I've said that many times. You may be new here. Oh, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But yes, Zlatan is my favorite footballer of all time. I was even wearing this yesterday. I still have it over here. My Galaxy kit from when Zlatan was there, and then now he's at Milan, and you know he's hurt right now. But that's just my favorite footballer. When he was at one of my favorite football memories of all time was when he went to Man U, and I wasn't even a huge Manchester United supporter. I didn't hate them, but when he went there and I love Mourinho. I've always loved Mourinho for some reason, but then you know, they just brought Pogba in, you know, just trying to rebuild Manchester United. That was like such a fun season, and then he got hurt, really, you know, pretty bad injury to come back from that. But just Zlatan, the thing I admire the most about Zlatan, you know, he's 6'5", but still his feet are amazing. Like he's someone that if he was 5'8", I still think he would be an epic footballer. Where you have players like Lukaku or these other like big and strong footballers who don't have that first touch, can't do things with their feet. But I love Zlatan, and I'm a little bit worried about how he's going to play in game. But you know, he's the big man. We're just going to have to try him out. But nice first start win. We had that scare where I thought we were not going to get the win. So Charlie's had 1 disconnect today, and Rivals was winning 5-2. Man, yeah, Ibra is just absolutely insane. Especially and how he's refined his game some too. Like just how amazing he is in the air now. I mean, not that he was ever poor in the air, but you know he's always tried to do like those crazy kicks and stuff. And now he's just got such how he generates so much power on his headers. I mean, just absolutely crazy. So we did get the win. I think that's messed with my heart too much. I don't know if I can go right back into a game now. Maybe we'll try working on Kubo, or maybe what do we need to do for Kubo again? Let me take a look at that. So I want to get Kubo unlocked, but what can we do? Can we unlock, I want to work on all 4 of them at once. I'd like to finish up. I'm almost have Ferland Mendy. Only need 4 more wins with an assist with Mendy. So, we can do that one. Bruno. Yeah, that's awesome, George. Yeah, it was something seeing him out there, and it's also, I love how he thrives on people like doubting him, like they're saying, because he was at PSG and everyone kind of looks down on Liga, and which that's understandable. PSG was just dominant when he was there. Still basically dominant to this day, but. He was banging in goals for PSG, but then they're like, oh, now you're coming to the Premier League. You're not gonna be able to do that here. And he had one, like, he started off on fire, then he kind of went down a little bit, wasn't really hitting a stride. Then he just found this run of form, was just banging in goals every single game, and then he had that injury, and that was just a killer to me. But so Brian says he's glad he didn't turn in his Kessie for Firmino. Yeah, I know what you mean, brother. That Kessie could have a lot of value for linking that Zlatan up for sure. I'm glad I haven't traded him in yet either. The main one I'm worried about on Kubo is just this cross. So that may be the one that we need to do in squad battles. Yeah, that's exactly right, Sam. And I think Charlie said something about that earlier too. I mean, it's crazy like how good this promotion has been. Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, congrats to Liverpool. I mean, we've talked about this a lot for, longtime watchers. I love Jurgen Klopp. It's amazing what he's been able to do for Liverpool. It's almost, I understand like the longtime hatred, but it's of a certain club. It's just almost, I feel like impossible to hate Jurgen Klopp. He's just, has such good energy. Just looks like he really enjoys the game, and his teams are always fun to watch. Even back in Dortmund days, all of that type of stuff. He just he has a unique style, and like those managers that you can kind of tell, oh, that looks like a Jurgen Klopp team, or that looks like a Mourinho team. Which the Mourinho team kind of has negative connotations at this point, but it's nice when you have that manager that can kind of really imprint himself onto the system. But that's pretty crazy. Sam, how can you not like Ibra? Man City fan, and Ibra's flashback card last year, absolutely amazing. I even played with his team of the season card some. Just absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. Yeah, I know Charlie's a long-time Man United supporter, and a crazy 30-year wait. Liverpool finally there. And then for Zlatan, I bet we could do some of these. Let's see if anyone is playing Rivals. Let's try a Rivals match. Like, that'd have a little less stress. Like, if we disconnected from a Rivals match, I wouldn't be that worried about it. But we need lots of goals with Serie A players, so we may need to change it to where we get our Mertens back out there. Where are we at on Bruno now? Okay, I've got one more match with the Premier League players. Okay. So let's just try a Rivals match at this point. Go into Rivals. Let me get my Bruno team queued up. Hopefully we can get back to Division 1 shortly. I dropped about 150 skill rating points trying to do the cross with Ferland Mendy and Rivals, but we're coming back up. Yeah, oh man, Bruno, that is crazy. Like, people kind of forget about that. It felt like Man United was falling off, and then they bring Bruno in there, and he's just been absolutely crazy. And I was talking about that yesterday too. The how Man United, like, over the summer was going to buy Bruno, and then they were kind of having some doubts about him. I've heard some reports they were worried about him turning the ball over too much, and then he'd wait until the winter to bring him in, and just absolutely crazy. And it's frustrating for me. Like, I've kind of gotten to where I almost felt Pogba's playing better now, but I felt like he had gotten to the point where he was almost a liability. But maybe now where Bruno is there and he's have a little bit more inspiration, but Pogba had just gotten completely off track, but now I'm hoping he can kind of get back to show off some of what he can do. But all right, so what other Serie A forwards do we have? So do we have anyone besides Mertens? I need some people to bang in some goals. We've got that Kessie, and he's got 91 shooting. I don't know if I should bring him in. I haven't. I decided, Dom, I was going to do that, but then when they released the Ferland Mendy, a lot of people were relegating themselves down, and so I felt like that would kind of defeat the purpose of that. The reason I wanted to go down to 0, one reason was I kind of wanted to see the skill level at every rating, but now so many people are saying when they're playing Division 7 and they're playing like a Division 2 or Division 1 opponent, so I don't know what's going on. So let's say Pogba, Lingard, Greenwood. Rashford was having a good run of form for a little bit. Then he got hurt, but he's back. I would like to see Rashford reach his potential level at some point. But if we bring Mertens on, Mertens should be able to bang in quite a few goals for us. Let's just go into this match. Is everybody on fitness level? So we just need to, let's give Lucas a fitness, take him from 97 to 99, and we'll be ready to go. We'll try this match, try to work on some of our objectives. I guess, let me look again. I've completely lost track of what we're trying to do. So I want to be working on Kubo and Ibra at the same time. I know Ibra needs Serie A goals. Well, what was Kubo's? So Ibra needs 8 separate rivals wins with a score from a Serie A forward. Okay, and then just the 15 goals. Also, that one's with just Serie A players. Okay, and then Kubo, what is his? Score and not with La Liga midfielders. Okay, so we have Modric. So we need Modric to score. We need Mertens to score. We need Ferland Mendy to get an assist. So we've got a lot of stuff to go. Yeah, Pulisic is on fire. Hey, M-Chap, thanks for joining me all the way from Chile. That is awesome. I love seeing everyone from around the world hanging out. And anybody new here, please make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're going to go into a rivals match. We just had a weekend league match, which we won, but our opponent disconnected, and I thought that maybe we disconnected, so mess with my heart a little bit there. So I felt like let's go into a rivals match. If we disconnected from a rivals match, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But weekend league, last week I lost 2 games to disconnects, and that just messes up your whole weekend. When you're trying to hit something high. So we're going up against they've unlocked that Firmino. This is the first Firmino I've went against, actually, so I'll be curious to see how he plays. I thought they did Firmino a little dirty. I felt like that was going to be just an epic footballer, but it just did not. I felt like they did him dirty on his defending stats. So I was so happy when I saw Firmino as one of the player picks, but then when I saw his stats, I just did not feel like he was going to be that great. So let's go ahead and pause. No, I shouldn't have done that. No, you can change this here. So here, what I want to do, bring off Decore. Let's bring in Mertens. Let's go ahead and bring in a tall because we do have a win condition on one of them. Let's put Mertens up top. We'll have Mendy right there. And I'm tempted to go ahead and bring in Modric. I guess we'll let Bruno play for a little bit. The best red they have given me, I mean, rating-wise, has been Karim Benzema. The only ones I'm playing with are Ter Stegen and Carvajal. But I haven't had many great reds this year. That's been one thing. In previous FIFAs, it felt like I've always got some decent reds. This year, I've not really gotten hardly anything in my red player picks. Even when finishing elite at times, you still did not get that much great. Like in the La Liga team of the season, I finished elite. I got Gerard Moreno. Oh, get on that. I got Gerard Moreno. I did get that Ter Stegen. I got the Ter Stegen back again in my picks. I turned in the Ter Stegen I originally got for a SBC. But when I finished elite, I got Gerard Moreno, Ter Stegen, and I think Santi Cazorla. And, just not that exciting when you have all of that type of stuff. So, let's see. Have we not changed? All right, I'll take the goal, but I feel like, has my team not adjusted? Okay. All right, I'll take the goal. Okay, it looks like our team should be there, but it seemed like everyone was out of position. But I'll happily take the goal. You got team of the season, CR7. Oh my gosh. Absolutely epic, Brian J. I mean, I'd love to be able to get an epic CR7 into the club. Maybe link Bruno somehow. Like right now, there's just so many players I want to play with. It's crazy. And that I was saying that earlier for anyone new here. I wish they would get rid of chemistry. I feel like it's kind of ran its purpose. Like it kind of made sense at first, but now there's just like so many versions of cards that I feel like it'd be so much more fun if they get rid of chemistry, or have something like if your player played 50 games, then then they get chemistry, or make it like just defender based, like say someone like David Alaba, who is playing center back a lot for Bayern Munich, but he's a left back for his regular gold card. It's not like he's throwing a fit and crying at Bayern Munich because he's playing center back. Likewise, someone like Lucas Moura, who maybe, I don't know if he's listed as a striker, if he was playing as like a winger, he's not going to cry about it. Now, if you try to make Lucas Moura a keeper or something, maybe, weak pass. Weak pass. You got Van Dijk. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That's one I have wanted to play with. I do think Sergio Ramos, team of the season, is the best center back in the game, but I have not played with a high level version of Virgil. I have had him in draft, and I still wouldn't say he's Lucas, what was that? I wouldn't say he's better than Ramos, but I would like to have more games with him to see how good he could be. He's just so big and strong in the game. I loved his gold card early in the year. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that Roberto Firmino will do too, so we need to pay attention to him. Oh, nice pass. I couldn't switch. Good block from Ramos. Okay, Ter Stegen. Let's calm it down a little bit. I do want to get that Malang Sarr, or I would love to get to Malang Sarr. I just don't think I can link him into my team. I would get him if the only formation that I know of that you can link a center back and a right winger is one of the 3 at the back options, and I don't think that would work. But if you could somehow link that Malang Sarr with that right wing at all, they would have a lot of value for me there. All right, we're going to have to concentrate a little better. So we need to get some specific goals. The main thing I think I want to get, if we could get Ferland Mendy taken care of. So we need an assist with Mendy and a win. We also need a goal with Mertens, and hopefully we could bring on Luka Modric like in the second half and get a goal with Modric. I think that one had a win condition as well for Kubo. Indeedy, Boston, Firmino right there. Oh, not where I wanted the pass to go. Passing needs to have some major improvement as well. See if we can get it back. Oh, just an extra pass there. I didn't want that to go there. I wanted that to go directly. I am in the United States of America. Where is everybody from? I know we've got Scotland with Dom. We have Chile with MChap. It's so cool. That's one of the things I love about football, just how worldwide it is. All right, our ball, our throw. Get the ball. Come on, Lucas. All right, that should be our throw. Okay, we've got to pause. Game's kind of playing a little laggy, but it's not unplayable. It's a better connection than we had in our weekend league match. I live in Virginia, and Firmino flashback in FIFA 19 had better stats. Yeah, it did. They really did, and it's also Screen Firmino had better defending stats, so it's just like they have a FIFA 20 version as well. That, come on, Ferland Mendy, hold the ball. So I just was really surprised how dirty they did him. Come on, got that big old hole it in the middle, taking care of business. That's a really good idea, Dom. That would be a lot of fun. Pro clubs is something I really enjoy, just have not put enough time into. But yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Some people will have to let me know. Some people will have to let me know where, if they would be interested in playing pro clubs. I'm on Xbox. I don't know. We've been talking about this too. If I'm going to go, no, is Dalglish off? No. That's one of the weakest goals ever. What is that? Fairfax, Florida, and Miami. That's a good place to go. I've been to Florida several times. It's a great place to visit. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining me, brother. Working on some objectives. Just gave up a crazy chip goal to Dalglish. We're going to have to focus a little more. I'm spending too much time in chat. All right, let's get something going. Main thing we need is an assist. If we could get an assist to Mendy, that Hullet is just killing me in the midfield right now. Don't know how that pass made it through. I picked Mkhitaryan to win. I felt Serie A needed a right wing option. There was only that Berardi that's out there, in my opinion, that you can still get. Politano, a storyline card is there. But I didn't feel like that. I didn't like the Politano. I mean, he was good when he came out, but I don't think he would hold up at all at this stage of the game. So if Mkhitaryan could get a big boosted card, he would come in really handy. He had that 5-star weak foot shapeshifters card, I believe, with SBC. I didn't even pay attention to the time. We're going to have to play a lot better in the second half if we're going to get this win. Going to have to play. We only had that one shot, one goal. Then his Hullet kind of dominated me. My pass accuracy is really poor as well. So he's playing a 4-2-2, so we should be able to get some space in the middle here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Anybody on Xbox that would be interested in doing some stuff on pro clubs, let me know. That would be a lot of fun. I've played one weekend league game on stream, Adam. We won it. We got our opponent rage quit. They lost their connection. I got too scared that we were the ones that were going to have a disconnect, so I needed a break. So we're playing a rivals match, working on some of our objectives. I still don't know what fully my team's going to be. I actually bought just regular gold Neymar to get me through for right now, but there's just so many options. I don't know what we're going to do. The Mkhitaryan, there was a Mkhitaryan SBC card, a shapeshifters that had a 5-star weak foot. That was a really nice card. Okay, let's get it to Mertens. Mertens, oh, blocked off by Militao. I forced that one a little bit. I probably had a better angle for Lucas, but I'm trying to get those Serie A goals for that Zlatan objective. Get it, Ramos. All right, get a runner. Oh, come on, I need a better pass. I need to bring Modric in. This 90 rated Bruno is not the best, in my opinion. Terrible pass for me. Good defense by my opponent, stepping up on that. I should have recognized that a little better. Let's go ahead and pause it. Let's bring Modric in for Bruno. Bruno making a case to stay in the game now. Oh, then he got shoved off by Perisic. Ramos showing he's the best center back in the game. Can we get somebody to run? Get out here, Lucas. Oh, is he? Where are you parking, Ferland Mendy? What was Ferland Mendy doing there? Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that Zlatan's going to be clunky, but Zlatan is Zlatan. I'll be excited to test him out at least. He's my favorite player in real football, so we have to at least test him out. Let's bring Modric out, see if he can open up some stuff for us in the midfield. I think that 90 rated Bruno just doesn't cut it at this stage of the game. Haven't enjoyed that 90 rated Bruno that much. This will be, I guess, my 8th game with him, because I will unlock 91 Bruno after this game. So our opponent brought on the Jovic for his Butragueño, and we brought on Modric. Get out there, Carvajal. Get out there, Carvajal. Let's go. Let's get something. Sergio Ramos feeling frisky. Not too frisky. All right, let's switch the play up. Get it over to Robertson. Can we get something going? Ron Ferland Mendy. Ron Ferland Mendy. Oh, Ferland Mendy letting Diego Carlos boss you off the ball. Now, I play on Xbox. I've never played on PC. I've been interested to test that out. I think Nepenthes did a series where he went on PC and played some. But it's always interesting when you see the prices on Footbin, and it'll be like 50,000 Xbox, 55,000 PlayStation, and 100,000 PC. So it's kind of crazy the price differences there. Get on that. I couldn't switch to Carvajal. Yeah, Ramos, not going to let that by. Militao getting in no man's land. Getting some pressing. We got to go. Come on. Run, Atal. Ramos feeling frisky again. That Hullet has been killing me all game. I miss Hullet so bad. Hey, to be honest, thanks for hanging out, brother. Hey, it's on like Donkey Kong. Was not paying attention. I'll tell you, the main card that is... Firmino would have buried that. I was going to say... I was getting ready to say I have not been that impressed by that Firmino, but that Hullet has been absolutely crazy. Hey, Shapeshifters and Babu. Oh, I got you. So I don't... I mean, I like Nepentha's fine, but I don't watch him much anymore. You know, I'll kind of, you know, see what he's doing, basically, but, you know, I don't really watch every video. Just kind of saw that there was a video going on, or video series, where he was going to do the PC RTG. All right, we're trying to get frisky. Oh, gosh, we've got so much, like, slowness. Come, there you go, Modric. Modric showing me who's better between him and Firmino. Modric. All right, good job, Ndidi. God, we have not really hit anything on our objectives. Can we get anything going? All right, we get the foul. Can we get an assist with Ferland Mendy at least and pull out this win? Get anything set up? God, this game is so slow. Where is everybody? Where is everybody at? Move. Move, people. Come on. Oh, that'd have been offside, I believe. All right, come on, Atal. Mendy, Modric, Hullet has just been everywhere this game. Everywhere. That would have been a nice finish if Mendy would have found Modric for a goal there. Get on that, Robertson. Gonna have to use Militao. Okay, that was not a good angle to score from. Let's not allow anything terrible from a free kick. Rather, Ramos come back. Just catch that Ter Stegen. There we go. All right, we've got a few minutes left. We've got plenty of time to get an attack. What is that throw? Hey, Jack. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Terrible. Like, turning the ball over on a throw is rough. Okay, you don't want... Oh, no, no, no. Hullet. That Hullet has just been an absolute monster. And that's just the 90 rated Hullet, too. He has just been everywhere on the pitch and just buried a goal from what I thought was not a great angle. I had backed off. I had fouled the Luka Jovic, and I'd backed off of him a little bit so that he wouldn't have the free kick. So just craziness. Come on. Yeah, I mean, if I could do more, if we have one of those stiff connections, like where you have that button lag. So it's like when you go to pass the ball, you don't get to actually pass the ball until another tick or two later. So it's hard to do a whole lot with the actual gameplay like this. So it's just been crazy. All right, can we get one more attack going? Can we get a 90th minute goal? Get a tall up here a little bit. Ugh. Oh, man, that does it. So that was a rough one. But, you know, not that big of a deal. And rivals, you know, you hate to lose that one, especially we got that early goal. And then from there, it seemed like his Hullet kind of took over. And Ndidi was actually man of the match, which is crazy. Hey, Larry, thanks for hanging out. But yeah, that was a tough way to lose one. The game, it felt like a decent connection, but then it got to where we could not even really pass the ball. This Dalglish chip here was absolutely crazy. Like that's bonkers there. To get that, like, basically first time chip Like, to give that up is rough. And then this one here that we give up to Hullet. And then, all right, appreciate Dom. So that one just felt like that was not from a great angle. But I had fouled Luka Jovic here, and I tried to back off because I didn't want him to get the free kick. And then Hullet just buries it, you know, 5-star weak foot. But he has a shadow on him, so he doesn't have any boost to his shooting there. But it is what it is. We'll get out of that rivals match. We'll appreciate that, to be honest. We will go back into a... sounds good. Donkey Kong sharing his gamer tag. Let's go back. Let's try another FUT Champs match now. Gosh, lost 27 rating points. We've got to get back to Division 1. Like, we're really dropping on our skill rating right now. So that was a rough loss. Hopefully we can get... I'm a little nervous with the connection. Did we unlock anything? What did we get over here? Oh, we got... Well, okay, we do have 91 Bruno unlocked now, which is good. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, Muhammad. Thanks for joining me, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I just played you, Muhammad. Okay, yeah, that game was really slow. Your Hullet was killing me all game, brother. But yeah, that game was really, really slow. So we did unlock 91 Bruno, which was nice. I'm hoping he'll play better than that 90 rated Bruno. I didn't really like him too much, but I'm hoping this one will play better. I've seen some people with the 92 Bruno, and he looks like once he gets to the 92, looks really strong. So let's just do that. Back out. Let's get into a FUT Champs match. Get out of rivals, I guess. What do you guys think? Let's see. So let's go down. Let's get into a FUT Champs match. Let's play some FUT Champs. Get on, let's see. So get back to our main team. Go to our squad selector. Get up our YouTube team that we're going to use for the time being. And let's see. Yeah, well, let's put a fitness on everybody. Luckily, we should have enough squad fitnesses to make it through. Allen needs a contract. Pop that on the bad boy. And let's get into this match. We've got our gold Neymar back, our legend. I would like to get him on 10 chemistry, though. But, you know, he was still doing work for us even on that chemistry. So the latency is not showing too poor there, around 30. I just had one similar, Muhammad, where we played and the game disconnected. I thought I was going to have a disconnect, but luckily it was my opponent that had disconnected, so I was rough. I was scared. That's the reason I even went in and played Rivals, was because I had my near heart attack from thinking that I disconnected in my first match. But hopefully we can get a decent connection. We are the away team again. I've talked about this 100 times. I've thought about just doing home matches for Weekend League, seeing if that made a difference, but I can't bring myself to do that. I feel so dirty when if I only would try to play home matches. Like, I hate when people back out of games. They need to do something about that as well. Or just give us better connection overall. Oh, Upamecano, I thought I was by him. Yeah, Modric, a monster. Yeah, I would love to do that. It's on like Donkey Kong. That would be a lot of fun to just get a tournament for everybody here. Neymar, legend. Oh, we got a foul. Brother of the foul. Oh, Neymar. Neymar is too good. Like, why do I ever even take him out of my team? Maybe we'd give me the rage quit, please. Give me the early rage quit, please. Let's see. It's weird. The player of the month, Bruno, was 700 to complete. Yeah, I had the same feeling, Adam. I did not like that 90 Bruno. Like, I played those 8 matches with him. He was not good for me at all. I'm hoping that he will get better. But, you know, I really don't know. But that was the same thing. Same thing for me, brother. He did not play well at all in the games that I played him with. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Malchaparo. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate all the support. We're going to keep growing and growing. I feel like there's more interest in FIFA than there probably has been since I started my channel at Christmas. And then, I'm hoping that come FIFA 21, we're going to keep growing and growing, get up to 100,000. But like I said, I appreciate the support from everybody. That just, really means a lot to me. This has been so much fun to do all this. Onside with a tall. Like this game, we had our first FUT Champs match with a terrible connection. I mean, that was a bad pass there, but then we had our division rivals match. Both of those were fairly slow. This one feels the best out of the three we've played so far. And so it makes you wonder, like, I know I've seen nobody can fully pinpoint it if it's just the servers. Ter Stegen's got to get better at throwing the ball in. If it's just the servers, if it's exactly what it is, if it's the game engine, I've seen so many different reasons or explanations for what is going on. But it's kind of like, Lucas was offside, dang, but it's kind of like, certain matches, like even when you play squad battles, sometimes it feels like the game is choppy a little bit. So it sometimes makes me think that it's not as much the servers as inconsistent gameplay. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Inception much, but he's talked about that a lot, just like the inconsistent gameplay. He gets a little, I mean, I haven't watched him much this year, more last year. He'll get a little like too angry for me, but he makes some good points as far as just how inconsistent the game can be and like how much that impacts things. So Lucas to Mertens. We've got Neymar making a run. Neymar, oh, nice defending from his Upamecano. I took too much time. Too much time playing around. No, no, no. Okay, good. Headers are so terrible this year. Appreciate that. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, when I've seen Inception, I have not watched one of his videos this year. Everything I've seen him do, he was starting to do that a little bit last year, and I don't know if he even, a lot of times he would do reviews without even playing with the player. I don't know if he's still doing that or not. I feel like it's hard to do a full-on review, like yes, get him, or no, don't get him. You can do like your kind of gut feel, like, he looks like you can say Ibra looks like he's going to be big and clunky in game, and but, until you really play with them, it's hard to really offer a review. Well, I appreciate the Mountain Dew. Like I said, the support is legendary. All right, we need to get that insurance goal. I feel like we've got this match, but we've got to do better. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to renew my strategy. I've done better. FIFA 18, I just did like pretty much every SPC that was released. I was like, I've got to get that card. And then FIFA 19, I did better. I feel like I've done better this year. It's like so many SPCs just need to not be done at all. Like the one I did that Mesut Ozil foot birthday card, and because he had that 5-star weak foot, and I like Mesut Ozil as a player, but I didn't play one match with that Mesut Ozil, and it's like he was like 200,000 coins, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it was like a lot of my fodder from the club. I didn't pay that much in coins, but still, those are cards I could have used completing another SBC or doing something else with. I'm gonna have to really do better with managing my SBC usage. Neymar again. Why would I ever take Neymar out of this team again? We're just gonna have to. And I feel like Neymar. I've talked about this. My superstition with the kit numbers. I was playing Neymar with his PSG number, but I think he plays best with his Barca number of 11. So we're gonna keep Neymar at 11. I'm still tempted. Like I could on my main account probably buy that Neymar headliners, do something with them. Oh, come on, Mertens. So come on, let's go, brother. Oh yeah, that Van der Sar was cool. I hate icon swaps. That has been a rough go of things for me. Like I've done a video or two about that, showing my team from last year where you know, I had, oh, good save. No, 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 no. Giving up a 45-minute goal. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But, you know, last year I had Prime R9 on the bench. I mean, you know, I had Prime Holland in the game. I'm thinking about doing the Firmino. He's saying, Jack's saying he's enjoyed him so far. I don't know. I just feel like I would like to play him. Oh, too far away, Lucas. I would like to play Firmino more as like a CDM, you know, that can do a little bit of both. And I just didn't feel like he had enough defending stats for that. But I've thought about doing him just because he would link with my Lucas Moura. I'm just gonna have to see. Like I said, I'm playing with the team. I probably spent 2 hours trying to figure out my team yesterday. You don't think I would probably, that's what I was thinking about doing with, if I did Firmino, I'd probably put an engine on him just to boost that agility and everything. You think Coutinho is better? That Coutinho is pretty expensive as well. I did not do Perisic. You know, the Coutinho maybe would have been nice if I would have done Perisic, get those Bayern Munich links. 96 red Messi, that's insane. I love that headliner Semedo card. That Semedo's been one of my favorite fullbacks all year. All right, now we need to get another insurance goal. Atal burying that one for me. Nice goal from Atal. Hey Barnaby, thanks for joining me. My favorite card this year, Neymar, 1,000,000%. I'm back just using his regular gold version right now for Weekend League, and he's already just been dominant for me. There's no one better than him in the game this year. I would like to get one of his upgraded cards, but they're just so pricey. So Omar is saying put Hunter on Firmino. Okay, I'll have to try that out. Okay, so I'd be curious about him because Firmino would link really well with my Lucas Moura, and because I've thought about linking him with that Hungman Son as the left mid option, but I honestly, Hungman Son's one of my favorite footballers. I didn't love his team of the season version that much, but I think he'd be good as a winger. Oh, get that. Come on. 20 million coins, you're a legend. Are you doing a lot of trading, Hadi, or what are you doing? Alfonso Davies. Get on that Carvalho. No, get on that. All right, nice. Mendy sending it wide. Yeah, I probably should do more trading. I don't do a lot of pure trading. I do a lot of packs. Yeah, I love doing the bronze pack method. That's one of my favorite things to do. Get it, Lucas. Don't know how that pass made it through. Yeah, that Lucas Moura card is probably my favorite boosted card that I've played with. He's absolutely insane for me. And I was lucky. I did him basically when he came out. So I had a ton of red team of the season, SBC fodder. I only had to pay like 50,000 coins for him. And then, oh, no, no, no. Okay, Benzema, luckily, weak-footed Benzema. But I did Lucas Moura like right when he came out. He was right about 1,000,000 coins at that time. Fodder has come down a little bit, so he may not be quite as pricey, but he was close to almost 2,000,000 coins there when Fodder was through the roof, when everybody was just interested in those prime icon packs. Oh, Mertens off the post. We have an offside there for Dembele. I don't know if that's a boosted. I think I saw a lot of people thinking that there was going to be a boosted Dembele coming out today, but I don't know that. I don't know if we'd get something like that or not. That could be an insane card. His gold version at the beginning of the game was absolutely legendary too. All right, let's run Militao. Maybe it's the gold Dembele. That was his weak foot, weak Achilles foot, I guess, or Achilles heel, I should say. His stamina, and you can see my opponent's Dembele is like nearly dead. Oh, Dembele though, talking about him. Ramos though, run, run. All right, let's see if we can see this game out. Haven't done anything too spectacular. I need to do a better job on stream of paying attention to the game. I tend to focus too much on chat, but at least we're getting the win. Go, Neymar. Oh. Not going to get by me with Benzema. Yeah, I saw something about that Cavani as well. I saw some people thinking that. I did see that about the Cavani. But it was hard for me to believe that Cavani was going to get one. I mean, he would have to have a major boosted card, and I just don't think Cavani is that popular of a player. All right, is Mertens my best free kick taker here? I guess so. That should be fine. Did he move the keeper? I think he did. Try to go this way. Oh, Oblak moving over. I need to set a schedule now. I don't have a specific streaming schedule, which I do need to do that. Oblak with the save on Neymar. Oh, wasn't even paying attention, pass it in, reading chat. We do end up with the ball. Lucas burying one at the end for me, giving us the 4-1 lead. Should bear it. So Jack saying his 93 Neymar much better. Jack, hated Jack from the beginning because he had the red pick 93 Neymar. I've been begging for a Neymar for months. I wish I would have just. Probably my biggest regret this year in FIFA is not doing that player of the month. Can Mertens shoot one in? Good job, Mertens. My biggest regret's not doing that player of the month, SBC, Neymar, just forcing myself to like really grind the game, getting it in there, and doing all of that. That's probably my biggest FIFA regret this year. What is that? Was it a 94 rated? It was very, very expensive. And for any of you guys who are new here, I restarted at Christmas for a new challenge. And so when at the time it came out, it's not like I had a ton of high rated cards on my team, but I wish I'd have just forced myself to like grind through league wide SBCs and just gotten that one Neymar. I'd still be playing with him to this day. All right, so we got a nice win there. That was the first one where we've had a fairly decent connection. 2 goals for Neymar. Everyone up top got a goal, and assist for Neymar. So again, it's almost like, how can I ever pull Neymar out of this team again? I don't know how I'm gonna. I wish I could get something to also link in with my Atal. I'd like to get Atal off of something besides. I'm playing him, I think, on 5 chemistry right now. If I put like Mbappe there, I've tried the Cyprian. I didn't really like Cyprian, so I don't know exactly what I can do. It's just I wish they would just get rid of chemistry at this point because my mind is just going crazy. Like trying to figure out what team I'm going to use and how I'm going to play. Like this is not the team I envisioned playing with this weekend. I don't know if I'll play all weekend with this team, but they're playing well so far. It's like basically the back line. I wouldn't mind bringing in Ferland Mendy here. Let's see. I hear you, Jack. I was just messing with you, brother. Hey, Mr. Professor, thanks for hanging out, brother. So you used headliner. One person I really respect really praised the headliner Neymar. So that's good to hear that you don't see a big difference. But still, even that 93 Neymar. I mean, I know he came out many team of the weeks ago, so there's not a good supply of them. But even that 93 Neymar, like how much is he going for now? Like is he still like 700,000, a million? Yeah, he was even like 1.2 million. He's down to like a million coins, it looks like. So still that 93 Neymar. I mean, we just bought that left wing Neymar for 101,000 coins, and to pay another 900,000 coins to get that Neymar, it's crazy. But yeah, that headliner's Neymar looks epic. He's come down. He was about 2.6 million, down to about in the 2.3 neighborhood. And it's also the same thing with this Team of the Year nominee Neymar. He's still very expensive. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, 1.5 on PC. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. It would be very pricey on PC. But yeah, I would like to bring Mendy in. That bringing in Firmino would definitely give me another link option for Lucas Moura. So let's see. Let's play this out a second. If I brought Firmino in right here, took Allen out of the team, then who could we put up here at striker? Because we would have to have, if we want it Firmino linked, we need either another Brazilian up top. I don't know. Like I was thinking about someone like Mbappe, but I don't know. Hey Mal, thanks so much for joining me, brother. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the donation. You're a legend. Really appreciate that so much. Okay, look at 96 right wing Messi for sure, brother. Let's take a look at that Messi. I mean, Messi he's another one I would not mind getting into my team. I've also thought about just like even playing in drafts, still just goal Messi does lots of work. I mean, he does absolutely epic this year as well. So this 96 Messi, it's just he's another one kind of like Neymar. The players that kind of have their own animations built in games seem to play better. Like Neymar has his own body type, Messi has his own body type, CR7 has his own body type. Shapeshifter Richarlison, yeah, maybe team of the season Richarlison. Could we do that? How much is we'll look at that. We always get sidetracked on about 100 different things here, but I mean this right wing Messi is absolutely epic. I mean, I would love to play with them. The one thing that kills Messi until you get to the team of the year, team of the season Messi's is his stamina. So you'll likely have to sub him off. But other than that, you can play him about anywhere. You can play him out wide. You can play him in the middle. His 4-star weak foot is not terrible. Medium low, I've said this 100 times this year. I used to like write off players that were medium low until I played with this Messi this year, and he was doing everything. So that's something. Coutinho and Sancho on right wing. Then I'd have to get rid of a tall, but let's think about that. So if we put Coutinho up top, let me just copy this squad here so we can play around with it a minute before I forget what I'm even doing. I think I've already got one called out. There we go. Try that out here. Coutinho and Sancho. Okay, where is it? Okay. So let's put Atal down here for De Gea. I have loved Atal as a sub. He's been amazing as a super sub for me. So let's see what this team will look like. Sancho. I got screwed because I did not complete my ultimate team of the season pack when they were paying off Jadon Sancho's left and right. I wish I'd have gotten mine completed in time. I think my wife needed me for something, so I had to. I was working on it, ready to submit it, and then my wife wanted to eat lunch or something like that, and so I was like, okay, I'll just finish it when I come back. Then when I came back, it was pulled, and then they put out a new one, and then I didn't get my Jadon Sancho, and I didn't get my extra player, so I messed that one up. So if we brought Sancho out here, let's just put Robertson up top for now. Put Coutinho up top. And then if we put Firmino here, then that would allow us to play with Mendy on chemistry, which again, I'm not, people, you don't have to have 10 chemistry on everyone, but I kind of take that as a challenge. So let's take a look at this team, what we think of this. So we play Firmino and Modric in the midfield. Probably, would Coutinho be okay out wide? That would be my only concern. I know Sancho would do really well out wide, but I feel like Coutinho would do better in the middle than out wide. But I don't know. I feel like he could still... So I hate that spread and his acceleration and sprint speed. Oh, you got Benzema. I forget, did I get... No, Benzema was one from my Ultimate Team of the Season red picks. I think I got Jordan Henderson is who I think I got. Team of the season, Aubameyang. I don't know that Aubameyang is worth the price. So Hadi is really touting this Coutinho here. He's fairly pricey as an SBC. So, I mean, I do like that agility and balance. Dribbling stats through the roof. Passing is nice. High, medium work rates. 5-star skill moves. All great. So saying... You can play any attacking position. So we've got the blessing from Hadi over here, and then that would get everyone linked. I have liked what little I've played with Sancho in drafts. He would not be on full chemistry, but it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Hey Charlie, thanks for joining me back again, brother. But Sancho is someone, when I've played with him, his dribbling, he almost feels the closest to Neymar of anyone that I've played with, just with the way the ball really sticks to him, and he's able to pull off his skill moves fairly easily. So Sancho is really nice. I don't know, I'll have to give that some thought. There's so many players out there, I just don't know what I'm going to do. Just do not know what I'm going to do. I guess let's try one more... Let's try one more Rivals match. I would like to work on unlocking some of these people. Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing with that Sancho. The other thing I have, it's like, I've talked about this yesterday. We had that draft pack yesterday, and in my weekend league rewards, I got 2 draft tokens. And it's like, who has time to play drafts right now? There's just so much to do in Rivals. You know, it was already a lot to do with just Mendy and Bruno, and now there's the Kubo and Zlatan out there as well. So just so much to do. And it's like, if I was going, I probably have enough fodder to complete either Firmino or Coutinho, but it's like I would need to get some more of those cards. Like if I'm going to trade in, like I don't know that I couldn't do that. I was going to say maybe I could trade in Zlatan. I couldn't do that in good faith. Trade in the Lion himself. So I don't know that I could do that, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Just don't know. It's just so many cards out there right now. It's hard to know where to fit everybody out there. I've looked at that Gareth Bale as well. He's another one. I'm a big, especially at this time of the year, I like to have people with some stamina. I've loved Gareth Bale, like the Gareth Bale Team of the Year nominee. They had different Team of the Year nominees last year that were like better rated. That they didn't have like they did this year with all of them. But the Gareth Bale FIFA 19 with those headers, he would jump 25 feet in the air, burying goals. But the FUT birthday get Coutinho over Firmino. The FUT birthday Gareth Bale, I do love him. 5-star weak foot. But his stamina is 82. I mean, that's better than I remembered. But his balance is 71. I don't know. I mean, I've looked at this card a lot, but he's so, for what you have to pay for him, I don't know if he's quite worth it. Don't know if he's quite worth it. Yeah, Zlatan. Yeah, I can't bring Zlatan's my favorite player, so I just can't bring myself to say that. I just have to say. I have to say that Zlatan is going to be playable. You just have to say that. But yeah, I've looked at that Bale a lot. He would definitely fit into the team. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just kind of, getting through some of these initial matches. I don't know if we'll get some more cards tomorrow, if I should wait and see what we're going to get. Is there anything expiring? I did not do that Perisic. I kind of twisted and thought a lot about doing that one, but I just didn't do it, and that one expired. Is there anything else expiring? That Rashford I'm not going to get, even though he would link nicely with Bruno. but I don't know if Bruno's even going to end up in my final team at this point. There's just, and that's, we talked about this some as well. It feels like this year, like in FIFA 19, I felt like I got to that like 99.5% team. I feel like everyone in FIFA 20 is kind of at that like 95% level, and it's mainly because, you know, where the icon SBCs were removed, and so we're getting a lot of these cards in that 95, 96, 94 level that, you know, you're like, I'd like to play with that one. I'd like to play with that one. I'd like to play with that one. Where last year, I'm like, okay, he's not better than my prime Hullet. He's not better than my prime Hullet. He's not better than my prime Hullet. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend the Malang Sarr. However, the best backline in the game is Real Madrid player, so I just don't know how he's going to fit unless you can maybe link him with one of the Varane cards and, you know, maybe the Mendy left back and something like that. He would also have a lot of value if you could link him to that right wing, a tall, but the only formation where you can link a center back and a right wing is a 3 at the back formation. I mean, he's an amazing center back for sure. I mean, the agility and balance he has. I loved his FUT birthday card, but I just don't see linking him into the team right now, just because that Real Madrid back line with Mendy, Militao, Varane, Ramos, two of those three, and then Carvajal, and then Ter Stegen and net is just by far the best back line in the game, in my opinion. But that Sarr card's absolutely epic. If you could find a way, you probably could, I guess, if you had that Shapeshifter Atal, but then it's like you're having to play with Shapeshifter Atal to work in Sarr. It's kind of like people trying to work Iko Para into their team. Iko Para is absolutely epic, but it's going to be hard to link them, and if you wanted to try to link them, you either have to do icons or force some other MLS players into your team. So he's epic on his own. Just when you think about trying to fit him in the team, it's going to be a little bit hard, in my opinion. But, you know, I love the card. You know, we've talked about this before, I think, Jack, that, hey, Muhammad, thanks for joining me. Team of the season, that's a really good question. I'd probably have to look at the stats a little bit better. My first blush is that Opara has better stats, but I'd have to look at that one a little bit more. But I think both of them are in that similar frame of mind where, you know, they're just going to be really good defenders. They can move really well. I've talked about this a lot. Agility. The one reason I don't play with Varane is I don't like his agility and balance. I have not loved Varane this year. I know a lot of people have. When I've played with Varane, I have not thought he was that great. Let's see. Yeah, that is a good part of the problem. Yeah, that's exactly right. A lot of it is untradeable. The traders are more rewarded for sure. You played against me in FUT Champs 2 weeks ago. That's awesome, Mohammed. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's hard. I mean, on my other account, I did buy FIFA points a few at the very beginning of the game on my old account, but I haven't put any other coins into the game. The way EA is going right now, I mean, I'd be more likely to buy FIFA points if they did something like this continually, where they were always giving back to us. I just can't imagine ever buying FIFA points unless we see some major improvements, especially in the gameplay itself. I mean, that's part of it. You know, we all get caught up. One of the most fun things in FIFA is building your team, trying to find a team that's going to work well. But then you go and then you're like, you're so excited, like, oh my gosh, I've got Neymar, I've got Lucas Moura, I've got all these cards, oh my gosh, let's do it. And then you go and play a match and you like you press the button to pass, and then you have to wait 2 seconds for it to actually pass the ball. And so at that point, Team Madridista, I don't know, it just depends. I don't remember. Let me see if I can pull it up on my chart here, brother. It depends on if I was still keeping up with it at that point. Yeah, the MLS goalkeeper, it's going to be real hard to link with him for sure. Let me see if I can find. I usually keep up with my weekend league, but the last couple weekend leagues I have not really played seriously. I've only been playing to like Gold 2 or Gold 1, depending on how much time I have. Yeah, I do. That 88 Robinson is not a bad card. It's just that's kind of what chemistry forces you to do, is to use other players that you otherwise would not play with. So for me, it's just like I've kind of come to the realization The Real Madrid backline is just by far the best with Ter Stegen as your keeper. So that's where I'm going to start any team. You know, I wouldn't have a problem. You know, you don't, Mendy, I would say, Mendy is the best left back in the game, that 93 Mendy. But if I'm playing with Alexandro or if I'm having to play with Andrew Robertson, I'm not going to notice a huge difference versus if I went from Sergio Ramos to, say, I don't know, Siunchu or something like that. There's going to be a noticeable difference. Same thing at right back, going from Carvajal to a Tall or Trent Alexander-Arnold or any of those like epic right backs. They're all going to be similar and do work for you, but it's going to be tough. So just that whole back line, that Real Madrid back line is just the best in the game, and you know that's where I'm going to start any team, is having those guys up there. Oh, thanks so much, Enzo. Thanks for hanging out, brother. I really appreciate it. From Brazil, that is awesome. So I've lost track of what I was going to do. I was going to look at if there was anything expiring. This card I'm not worried about. I completed the Diaby. They're more likely to win as well. He would just be a super sub anyway. Havertz, you know, I'm not worried about that. Still a long time. I've done 3 Prime Icon upgrade packs. We pulled... Who did we pull in the first one? We traded... Oh, we pulled Littman in. Oh, my gosh. Pulled Littman in. Then we pulled Del Piero, which was a minor dub. I played with him some for some of my Ferland Mendy matches to help link some of that stuff in. He was, like, if I'd have got him 2 months ago, he would have been epic. But at this stage of the game, just Prime Del Piero was not that great. Then we just got Prime Sol Campbell on the last one I did. And, you know, he's okay, but he's not going to pass Ramos or Militao, in my opinion. But I don't think there's anything expiring, so we don't have any pressure. If we can wait more until tomorrow, see if we get anything new tomorrow. But I think what I'm gonna do is work on one more rivals match. Maybe we've got to get our rating back up. I dropped so much trying to do that Ferland Mendy cross. I mean, that Lala, I wouldn't say it's stupid, but I could definitely see a reason where you're going to use that Lala again in the game, and he's very expensive as a right back. I don't mind doing it so much with cards where they're not, like a Jordan Henderson, something like that, where he's not like the most expensive 94 if you ever needed to buy him back. But I feel like that... feel like you maybe could regret turning in that Lala just because he's so expensive. He's a really good right back. He's the best French right back, so there could be some League Un option release where you really want to link him, so I don't know. Have not finished Zlatan yet. We just started him. We've only played 1 Rivals match, working on that. We played 2 FUT Champs matches. Let's see, Enzo said the Diaby card was okay. I mean, he is what he is. He's just a runner. I'll be interested to see what he gets once he gets his stats upgraded, but he's mainly just a runner. He didn't do anything epic for me. If you wanted to do him, it's, you know, fine, but just nothing crazy about him, in my opinion. And then you already got Jovic, Simon, and Rafa as super subs. Yeah, so I think you're fine. I don't think there's any reason. The main reason I did Diaby was, 1, to see what he would get boosted to, and 2, I needed the French players for the Ferland Mendy challenge where you had to have 6 French players, and I thought that would just be a good one to do while I was working on that. So let's try to do another one of these. So now what we need is Portuguese players. So we can get rid of this Bruno. One thing I love about these challenges is, let me see, what is he rated in game? Let me just change it here. Newest. One thing I love about these challenges is that we can now use this Bruno Fernandez at 90 rated in an SBC. I'm hoping this 91 will play a lot better in game. Let me see what Portuguese players I have. I believe I took Pizzi as one of my rewards because he was actually a Portuguese player. Now, if you can get them both on 8 chemistry, I think that's perfectly fine. I think they're both still going to be epic on that. So, yeah, if you get them both on 8 chemistry. Oh, that's pretty crazy. You could have waited. The SBC has an extra day. That's pretty crazy. I didn't realize that. I hadn't really paid enough attention. Wondered, should we just play with our lone Figo? I don't know. I feel bad playing with lone players in real matches. So let's see. Let me bring out. I picked this Gil Diaz as well, who we could use as one of our Portuguese players. Pop him out here for someone like Decore. I maybe would even buy that Rafa, but I guess I could just put someone out there and sub them off. All right, so let's see. If we have Pitsy out here, and if we have... Who else did we have? Oh, yeah, there's Gil Diaz. Okay, so then... All right, what are we going to do to link them? Because we need one more Portuguese player. Yeah, I think there will be a big gap. That 90 rated card I did not like, and I mentioned that I came across someone with 92, Bruno, and they thought he was really epic at playing against that 92 rated one. So I will be excited to see how the 94 one plays for sure once we get there. Oh, so he feels like an in-game one already. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's another one. Bruno's another one. I'd love to be able to link into a team. I just don't know how I'm going to link them, exactly what I'm going to do. So Lucas Moura would be on 8 chemistry there. That's not that bad. Pitsy, we could even... I don't imagine playing with him the full match, so we could probably just sub him off. Same thing with Gil Diaz. And we just need one more Portuguese player. Let me just find one more Portuguese player just to throw out there. Gosh, I'm really tempted to play with Figo. Let's try Figo out. I haven't played with him in a real match. We used him for an SBC when we were playing, in a squad battle when we were playing around. Let me just add. I haven't really played with Moments Figo, so I need to get his fitness up because I was just using him in a squad battle. So let's put Figo out there, and let's put Pitsy right here. That should give us our 4 Portuguese players, and that will help us link a little bit better. I need to change him. Gosh, I'm going to put a cam to center forward on him. I've got 5 of them. I hate to do that. Let's see, can I do anything else? If I do that, okay, he would still be linked, and I just need some striker option to put up top. Maybe I could put Mertens out there because we do need Serie A goals. Let's try that. Mertens would still be 7. I think that would be fine. Pitsy's only on 2 at that point. Gosh. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they're trash. I mean, I will say I get a little upset with the objectives, but it's a little bit fun trying out some of the new players, just seeing what they can do. Didn't mean to go to squad selector. I wanted to change my formation, actually. See if I can get Pitsy on just a CM role. Is it this one? Let's try that. Is that going to be hard to link everybody, though? Try that. So... maybe I could do that. Change Figo from right wing to right mid. I've got tons of those. I don't mind using extra right wing to right mids. Don't really want to have to use a cam to center forward extra one. So do that. Is that going to link? Bruno. Yeah, gosh. I don't really want to fool around with this too much. Lucas would be on 7. Gil Diaz is not getting anything. Oh, man. Yeah, I plan to, Dom. I'm hoping to go live again tomorrow. I'm hoping I can dial in. I've been, like I said, racking my brain on exactly what I'm going to do for my weekend league team. I just kind of have a holder team right now playing with. They've won 2 matches for me so far. Having Neymar back has been absolutely epic, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Let's find a better formation that's going to help me link these guys in. Sometimes this one can link some stuff, but I've got... not liking my links. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on this either. And try the old 4-5-1. See if I can get anything linked a little better. I'll put... can we get anything any better? Yeah, same thing. Pitsy's going to be messed up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. Go back to a 4-3-3. I just need to start the match. Or what about one of the 4-4-2s? Let's try one of those. Seems like it shouldn't be that hard to link these guys into at least some type of chemistry level. Try that here. Yeah, I do need to do that, Adam. I'll try to get that set up soon. Try to get a Discord server set up. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that would work, except Lucas Moura is way off. Do I have any other... What other striker could I put out there? I'm thinking about this way too much. Like, Allen is not going to work there, but, you know, I'd like to play with Lucas Moura, of course. Okay, so Figo. Oh, this is terrible. We're at 90 chemistry. What strikers do I have? Maybe I should just put R9 out there and we'll just go crazy. Maybe we'll do that. Let's just put R9 out there and go crazy. If we're going to play with a lone player, we might as well play with a lone player. Let's see. Oh, he's already at 99 fitness. Okay. So that puts us up to 98. Pitsy is way off. That do anything? No, that would actually hurt him. I don't know. She was here for a little bit yesterday, Adam, for a few minutes. I haven't seen her. Other than that, she has missed a couple streams. Let's just go with that. I'm sick of messing with it anymore. I think everybody, I'll give Mertens a fitness. Everyone else I think will be fine. I don't really want to use a full squad fitness for this. Oh, Blue Eyed Girl's here. Hey, girl. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's see if we can do anything with this. I feel bad playing with lone players in a division rivals match. So, but we need Serie A goals. Let's put, we have R9 at left back. That would be something. We'll put, okay, but I do need, let's see. Try something like that. Let's try that out. Well, Mertens, Figo, R9, Bruno. Okay, I think that'll work. We'll try that out. See what we can do with it. See what we can do with it. Let's go into the match. Let's play. We'll just say we're testing out R9. See if I can save up the 8 million coins or whatever it takes to buy R9 prime moments R9. See if we can even find a rival's opponent at this stage of the game. Probably streaming for about another, maybe to the end of this match. I was just trying to get one more match in, Blue Eyed Girl. But maybe we won't even find an opponent. Let's see, will we even find an opponent? Is anyone out there to play us? Anyone out there to play us? Might not even find a match. Oh, man. I guess there's no one out there to play, so I guess I'll just wrap it up here, boys. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We'll try to go live again tomorrow. Maybe I'll figure out what I'm going to do with my FUT Champs team. I'll try to grind a little bit more towards the Zlatan and towards Kubo. Kubo could actually make our team if we end up doing that Luka Jovic, trying him out. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried he'd be clunky, but I've had some people say that he would be a good player to try. I've liked his cards in the past, but I'm worried about him being a little too clunky for me, but we'll just have to try him out and see. But anyways, boys, thanks so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Anyone new here, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye.